And now it's time for He Gets 'Em, She Gets 'Em, starring Jonas and Sophie Turner.
Jonas and Sophie Turner have now hammered out a custody deal.
Yes, during a 4-day mediation last week, a temporary arrangement for the kids was reached by Jophie.
So the two kids are going to be with Sophie for October 9th to the 21st. Then they go to Joe for the 21st to November 2nd.
Sophie's presumably going to go to England according to this deal. So they're bouncing from the United States to England. So he gets them for a couple of weeks, then she gets him for a couple of weeks, then he gets him, then she gets him, then he gets him, then she gets him.
He goes on for another 10 minutes, but you get the point.
This is a terrible plan.
Why?
Because traveling with kids is awful. The time difference is awful.
You're gonna put a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old on a 7-hour flight twice a month with an 8-hour time difference? And what about school?
They could homeschool these kids and the teachers could go back and
Oh, you're picturing something straight out of like a Charlotte Bronte novel right now with like a dowager and the whole thing.
I have no idea who that author is.
Nobody?
Read the room. The room doesn't read.
Also, missing your kids for 2 weeks. Like, I went to sushi last night and my kids woke up 4 times being like, Mommy, where are you? It's gonna be the same thing. It's like, just move here.
But this is where Siobhan goes to full sexism because you don't want him to move to UK.
Because men are more selfish and women are more selfless.
Who do you think cooks, cleans, packs the lunches in my house? Mary once threw a bottle of red wine on the floor and told me to clean it up like Cinderella.
This is about 2 people who are getting divorced, not 2 people who should. And even though their temporary agreement is complicated, Joe and Sophie are getting closer to a final settlement. And that's good for everyone.